Am I audible? Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Hello.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
And is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are in our first unit, and we are studying about notches and wears. Okay. We have studied about the classifications of notches. We have studied about classifications of wear. Then we have derived the formulas for discharge over a rectangular wear, over a triangular wear, and in the last lecture we have derived the equation for discharge over a trapezoidal wear and a stepped notch. Okay, so these all formulas we have derived, and we have solved numericals also on it. Now we will move to our next part, that is calibration of VR. Now, before starting, let me just ask, तुमचा रिझल्ट आलेला आहे का? मागच्या सेमिस्टरचा रिझल्ट आलाय का?
हॅलो
येस.
सर, सगळ्या सब्जेक्टचे फक्त मार्क्स शो होत आहेत आणि सीजीपीए कधी येतो?
मार्क्स शो होत आहेत का फक्त?
हो, सगळ्या सब्जेक्टचे मार्क्स शो होत आहेत, सीजीपीए दिसत नाहीये.
Okay, then I think it will come within this week probably. I'll ask and tell you again.
ओके सर.
Okay, कसे मार्क्स मिळालेत बऱ्यापैकी सब्जेक्ट्स मध्ये?
आहेत सर, सीए क्लास टेस्टला वगैरे आउट ऑफ 10 आहेत, 7-8 आणि एंड सेमला तर ऑलमोस्ट ऑन एन एव्हरेज सगळ्यांना आउट ऑफ आउटच आहेत.
सर इंटरनल मार्क्स कमी दिलेत सर. इंटरनल मार्क्स कमी दिलेत सर.
हायड्रॉलिक्सचं काय झालं
सर? म्हणजे एंड सेमचा जो पेपर होता ना हायड्रोलिक्सचा, म्हणजे ते क्वेश्चन वाटलं की तो आउट ऑफ सिलेबस आहे, हेच प्रश्न पडत होता डोक्यात.
हा, ते कसं आहे, बऱ्यापैकी ते जे क्वेश्चन्स होते ते मेकॅनिकल मधल्या हायड्रॉलिक्सचे होते.
काहीच
येस
कळत
सर,
नव्हतं.
मशीन किती आहे सर क्वेश्चन?
मेनी ऑफ द क्वेश्चन्स वेर नॉट ऑफ सिव्हिल, दे वेर ऑफ मेकॅनिकल. तर हायड्रॉलिक्स मध्ये कसे मार्क्स पडलेत?
सर, हायड्रोलिक्स मध्ये खूप जणांना कमी आहेत मार्क्स.
ओके.
सर इंटरनल मार्क्स कमी दिले सर खूप.
ओके. सो फेल कोण झालेला आहे का?
सर, या सेमेस्टरला हायड्रोलिक्सच्या बाबतीत तसं काही होणार नाहीये ना, म्हणजे अदर ब्रांचचे क्वेश्चन्स वगैरे येतील असं काही?
नाही, कारण की कसं आहे, हायड्रॉलिक्स 2 जे आहे ते मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंगला नाहीये.
अच्छा.
आपले सब्जेक्ट
sir.
रिलेटेड, कारण की मागच्या वेळी ते SEA चे जे स्टुडंट्स आहेत, फ्रेशचे जे म्हणजे डायरेक्ट सेकंड इयरचे नाही आहेत ते मुलं, त्यांना सुद्धा तोच प्रॉब्लेम आलेला की कसं झालं होतं, बऱ्यापैकी त्यांना मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंग रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन्स खूप विचारले गेले होते, जसे की डायमेन्शनलेस नंबर्स वरती, मॅक नंबर वगैरे. आता मॅक नंबर आपल्याला कुठंच लागत नाही, तर त्याच्यावरती
sir.
सगळ्यात जास्त प्रश्न विचारले गेलेले, असा प्रॉब्लेम झाला.
म्हणजे ते क्वेश्चन विचारलं ना, म्हणजे ते क्वेश्चन बघून सिलेबस मध्ये नाही, हेच येत होतं फक्त.
हा, तेच बऱ्यापैकी ते मेकॅनिकलचेच क्वेश्चन्स होते.
हो सर, आपल्याला सीजीपीए असतो ना?
हो.
ओके.
Okay, so let's start today's lecture, calibration of VR. Now, what is meant by calibration? Does anyone know what is meant by calibration? Does anyone know what is meant by calibration? Yes, anyone?
It is comparison.
Okay. So calibration means, okay, I'll give you a very fairly simple example of it. Assume that you have to buy a second hand bike. Okay. Now, the showroom, when the bike was bought newly from the showroom, okay, it had a certain average, okay, which was given by the company. For example, its average was 60 kilometers per liter. Now, you want to buy that bike, okay, second hand from someone else. Now, do you think you will get the same average that the company gave, that is 60 kilometer per liter?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, the average would have been somewhat reduced. Okay, so how are you going to check what is the new changed average of the bike? How are you going to check it? Anyone? Boys will probably know this.
By check average.
Yes. Yes, anyone?
बाइक राइड करके उसका एवरेज निकालेंगे सर.
Yes. What you will do, you will put 1 liter petrol, exactly 1 liter petrol in the bike. Okay, and you would take a round on that bike until that 1 liter petrol gets over, and then you will see in your speedometer how many kilometers the bike has traveled, and that will be your new average of the bike. Okay, or corrected average of the bike. So what you have done here is nothing but calibration. Okay, you have done the calibration on the average of the bike. Similarly, what we are going to do, we are going to do calibration of wear. And in this calibration, what we are going to do, for example, most commonly calibration we do means, okay, for example, this is the opening of a rectangular weir. We'll consider a rectangular weir, for example. Now water is going to flow out of it. Okay, there is going to be some difference between the actual discharge and the theoretical discharge. Okay, and that is explained by your coefficient of discharge. Now, for example, coefficient of discharge is given to you as 0.62 of the rectangular weir. Now, this coefficient of discharge was given for the weir when it was newly constructed. Okay, but after some years, okay, this coefficient of discharge will have been changed. The coefficient of discharge over the years काय झालेलं असणार आहे, थोडं चेंज झालेलं असणार आहे. And due to this changed coefficient of discharge, the value of actual discharge that you are going to get is going to vary. जर तुम्ही जुन्याच coefficient of discharge ने जर तुम्ही मेजरमेंट करत राहिला तर काय होणार आहे, तुमचं actual discharge ची व्हॅल्यू तुम्हाला चुकीची भेटणार. Okay, so in order to find the correct actual value of discharge, what you will have to do is you will have to find out new coefficient of discharge of the weir. Okay, and that is going to be our practical in the next lecture. In the next lecture, we are going to study about calibration of rectangular notch and calibration of triangular notch. We are going to watch video on it, and we are going to conduct a virtual lab practical on it. So on Friday, that is day after tomorrow, which is our next lecture, we will be doing the practical on triangular notch or wear and rectangular notch or wear. So everyone should remain present for that. Okay. So coefficient of discharge. So we will calculate the new coefficient of discharge, and then we will have calibrated the wear. Another way in which we can do calibration of wear. How we can do? Now, for example, if we again consider the rectangular wear, the formula for rectangular wear is 2/3 CD L square root of 2G into H raised to 3/2. Okay. Now here, if all these things are kept constant, okay, I can assume that my value of discharge is directly proportional to the height of water level above the weir. Okay. For example, the water is flowing over the crest of the weir in this manner. Okay. And this capital H represents the height of water level above the crest of the weir. Okay. Then the discharge that is going to flow through this weir is going to be directly proportional, or is going to be dependent only upon the measurement of height. Now it so happens that there might be some errors in the measurement of height. Okay. Now those errors can be due to the instruments. Okay. It can be due to the observer. Observers means we as engineers, we might do some mistake in the observation of the water level above the crest. Okay. So our reading of height might be faulty, and because of the faulty capital H, our discharge value will also come as false. Okay. Or it will be far away from the actual value. So here, in this calibration of wear part, what we are going to do is we are going to see for a particular error in the measurement of head, how much error we are going to get in the measurement of discharge. Okay. And why do we have to calculate that? So that we can adjust our readings. Okay. Or we can adjust our value according to the errors that we obtain. So we will see the discharge over a rectangular notch or weir is proportional to H raised to 3/2. As I already told you, for a rectangular weir, Q is directly proportional to H raised to 3/2. And over a triangle, and discharge over a triangular notch or weir is proportional to H raised to 5/2. Okay. So for a triangular notch or weir, the discharge is directly proportional to H raised to 5/2, where H or capital H is the height of liquid surface above the crest or the sill of the notch or weir. As such, the accurate measurement of head is essential in order to obtain an accurate value of the discharge over the notch or weir. Okay. So, in order for a discharge value to be accurate, we have to do an accurate measurement of the water head, capital H. However, if an error is introduced in the measurement of the head, it will affect the calculated discharge, as I already told you. So, what we are going to do, we are going to see two different cases of error in the measurement of head, and they are for rectangular notch or weir and for triangular notch or weir. That means first we will see what will happen if in a rectangular notch or weir we commit an error in the measurement of head. Then what effect will it have in the measurement of discharge? Similarly, for triangular notch or wear, an error in the measurement of head will also result in the error in the calculation of discharge. So we are going to find out what is the relation between the errors and how we can improve on it. So we'll see for the rectangular notch or the wear. So the discharge for a rectangular notch or wear is given by Q is equal to 2 by 3 CD into L into square root of 2G into H raised to 3 by 2. Okay. So I will write this formula as Q is equal to K into H raised to 3 by 2, where K is this much. हे जे सगळे कॉन्स्टंट टर्म्स आहेत 2 by 3 CD L square root of 2G, यांना मी काय करतो, एक सिंगल कॉन्स्टंट टर्म नी मी डिनोट करतो, that is my capital A. So Q, that is discharge, is equal to K into H raised to 3 by 2, which is our equation number 1. Now differentiating this equation number 1, okay, what we are going to get, dq, differentiation of q will be nothing but dq is equal to k. K कसा आहे कॉन्स्टंट, त्यामुळे तो डिफरन्शिएशनच्या बाहेर राहणार, इंटू h raised to 3 by 2 चं डिफरन्शिएशन काय येणार, 3 by 2 into h raised to half dh. Okay, this is our equation number 2. Now dividing equation number 2 by 1, we get, okay, dq upon q. d हा जो वरचा न्यूमरेटरचा इक्वेशन आहे, that is your equation number 2, आणि जो न्यूमरेटर 1 चा इक्वेशन आहे, सॉरी, जो डिनॉमिनेटरचा इक्वेशन आहे, that is your equation number 1. Okay, so dq upon q is equal to k into 3 by 2 into h raised to half आहे, sorry, okay, h raised to half आहे आणि h raised to 3 by 2 आहे खालचं. So here k will get cancel. Okay, राहणार काय 3 by 2 into h raised to half upon h raised to 3 by 2, काय ना, इथलं h raised to half कट करतो, इथला हाफ कट करतो, राहणार काय फक्त h. So dq upon q is equal to 3 by 2 into dh upon h. Okay, which is equal to 1.5 dh upon h. Now what is dq upon q and what is dh upon h? dq upon q denotes the error in discharge upon the original discharge, okay, or the change in discharge upon the original discharge, and dh upon h is the change in the value of h, okay, upon the original value of h. Okay, and dh upon h denotes the error in the measurement of head. dq upon q काय डिनोट करतं, error in the measurement of discharge, error in the measurement of discharge, and dh upon h, it represents error in the measurement of head. So as you can see, what equation we have got here is dq upon q is equal to 1.5 into dh upon capital H. Okay, so this equation, it shows that an error of 1% in the measurement of head or capital H will produce 1.5% error in the calculation of discharge over a rectangular notch or wear. I hope you're understanding this. Have you understood this, or should I explain it again?
Yes, sir.
So understood, or do I explain again?
Can you repeat it, sir, once again?
Okay.
Sir, this value is irrespective of how much water is stored behind, or and only depends upon the head. Yes, na sir.
Yes. Discharge. What is discharge? It is the amount of water, okay, or the volume of water flowing per second. That is meter cube per second discharge, and it is only going to be dependent upon your height. Okay, because the other parameters such as coefficient of discharge for a rectangular weir will consider it as constant. Our G is constant. Length of the weir म्हणजे जर तुम्ही समोरनं बघत असाल front view, if you are seeing from the front view, you will find out the rectangular weir is in the form of a wall, which is a solid wall. Okay, and water is flowing above this wall. Now this is the capital L length. Now as it is a solid wall, the length cannot change. It is going to always remain constant. Okay, so the only variable that you get in this equation is h. So if your height changes, your discharge is going to change. If your height reduces, your discharge is going to reduce. If your height increases, height of water increases, discharge is going to increase. Okay, so with that purpose, we get this equation dq upon q is equal to 1.5 dh upon h. Now dq upon q is what? It is nothing but error in the measurement of discharge. And what does dh upon h represents? Error in the measurement of head. So a 1% error in our measurement of head or capital H. Okay, if we at least do 1% error in the measurement of H, then what we are going to get? We are going to get 1.5% error in the calculation of discharge. How? If 1% error in the measurement of head, if you multiply it by 1.5, therefore we are going to get a 1.5% error in the measurement of or the calculation of discharge. So, for example, if I measure the head as (25 centimeter), okay, and the discharge I have got is, for example, 2 meter cube per second. Okay, so now if I assume, okay, if I find out that this value of H that I have measured, there was some error in the measurement and that error was 1%. So I have got a 1% error in the measurement of head. That means actual head ची value काय असायला पाहिजे? If there is 1% error, म्हणजे 1% error म्हणजे 2.5 सेंटीमीटर मी जरा 1% जास्त मोजलेला आहे head. So its original value will be actual value will be 2.5 minus 0.025. Okay, so this is the actual head, but I have got 1%, but this is 1% error. 2.5 centimeter is nothing but 1% error in the measurement. So while calculating the value of discharge, ही जी 2 मीटर क्यूब पर सेकंड जी व्हॅल्यू आलेली आहे मला, ती सुद्धा काय आहे, देर इज एरर इन द कॅल्क्युलेशन, आणि तो एरर किती आहे, 1.5% एरर आलेला आहे. म्हणजे ऍक्च्युअल डिस्चार्ज आहे ते 2 मीटर क्यूब पर सेकंड पेक्षा थोडं कमीच आहे. दॅट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस पॉइंट. सो हॅव यू अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
एनी क्वेश्चन्स?
सर एरर 1.5% जास्तच असतंय का कमी असू शकत नाही का?
कमी पण असू शकते. डिपेंड्स अपॉन व्हॉट, कशा प्रकारचं एरर येतोय. फॉर एक्झाम्पल आता कसं होतं, वियर्स जे असतात त्यांच्यावरनं वॉटर फ्लो होतो. ओके, साईडला जर तुम्ही बघितलं, काही ठिकाणी अशी एक वॉल असती ज्याच्यावरती एक स्केल ठेवलेली असते. ओके, इट कॅन आयदर गिव्ह पॉझिटिव्ह एरर और निगेटिव्ह एरर. म्हणजे ऍक्च्युअल व्हॅल्यू पेक्षा जास्त सुद्धा मेजर करू शकतो, ऍक्च्युअल व्हॅल्यू पेक्षा कमी सुद्धा मेजर करू शकतो. ओके, फॉर एक्झाम्पल तुमची स्केल जरा डिस्प्ले झालेली आहे. ओके, किंवा फॉर एक्झाम्पल ऑब्झर्वर जी व्हॅल्यू बघतोय, ड्यू टू इट बिंग इन वॉटर देर इज सम डिस्टॉर्शन ऑफ लाईट. ओके, आणि कमी पेक्षा थोडं त्याने काय केलं, जरा जास्त मेजर केलं. बट काही ठिकाणी काय होतंय, तिथं स्केल पेंट केलेली असते. आता ते ओव्हर द टाइम ते पेंट काय होणार आहे, फेंट होणार आहे. त्यातले काही नंबर्स निघून जाणार आहेत. त्यातले काही जे बार्स असतात मेजरमेंटचे, जसे आपले स्केलवरचे असतात, ते काय होऊ शकतात, थोडे फेंट होऊ शकतात. त्याच्यामुळे ऑब्झर्वर जेव्हा रिडिंग घ्यायला जाईल, ओके, त्याला जर त्यानं चुकीचं 2.3 च्या ऐवजी जर त्यांनी 3.3 जर रिडिंग घेतली त्याने, ओके, what is going to happen, there is going to be an error in the calculation of discharge. आणि जर जेवढं एरर तुम्ही मेजरमेंट ऑफ हेड मध्ये कराल, त्याच्या दीडपट एरर काय होणार आहे, तुमच्या डिस्चार्ज मध्ये येणार आहे. ओके, एनी क्वेश्चन्स?
No, sir.
Okay, second for triangular notch or wear. The discharge, same steps we will go through. The discharge for triangular notch or wear is given by Q is equal to 8/15 CD square root of 2G tan theta by 2 into H raised to 5 by 2. Now here CD will consider constant, G is constant, theta can also be constant, because a V notch, if we see from the front, this is the theta, okay, which is the angle between two solid ends of a V notch, and it is not going to change. Okay, so theta is also constant, so tan theta by 2 is also going to be constant. So Q is equal to K into H raised to 5 by 2. Here what I have done here is all this constant, this whole constant term, I have given it the name of, or I have given it the term of capital K. Now our next step is differentiating the above equation. So differentiating the above equation, what will get, dq is equal to K into 5 by 2 into H raised to 3 by 2 dH. And our next step will be to dividing equation 2 by 1. Okay. So here what we get is dq upon q is equal to 5/2 dh upon h. So what this means is that for a triangular notch or a weir, okay, 1% error in the measurement of head will produce 2.5% error in the calculation of discharge for a triangular notch or weir. Understood? Yes, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is similar to the rectangular notch, but in triangular notch, what is going to happen? जर तुमचं जेवढं सुद्धा ट्रायंग्युलर नॉच मध्ये तुमचं हेडच्या मेजरमेंट मध्ये जेवढं एरर येणार आहे त्याच्या अडीच पट काय होणार आहे तुमच्या डिस्चार्जच्या व्हॅल्यू मध्ये एरर येणार आहे. Now let us solve numericals on calibration of weir. So a rectangular notch 0.5 meter long is used for measuring a discharge of 0.04 meter cube per second. An error of 2 millimeter was made in the measuring the head over the notch. Calculate the percentage error in the discharge. Take coefficient of discharge as 0.6. Okay, so a rectangular notch 0.5 meter long. So here the length is 0.5 meter. It is used for measuring a discharge of 0.04 meter cube per second. Okay, now the head is not given to us. Directly the error in head is given to us. It is 2 millimeter. That is 0.002 meter. And what we have to do, we have to calculate the percentage error in the discharge. So because of an error of 2 millimeter, which was made in measuring the head, we have to calculate the percentage error in this value of discharge. So let H is equal to height of water over rectangular notch. First, the discharge through a rectangular notch is given by, we all know, Q is equal to 2/3 CDL square root of 2G into H raised to 3/2. CD is 0.6, capital L is 0.5, G is 9.81. आपल्याला डिस्चार्जची व्हॅल्यू दिली 0.04 मीटर क्यूब पर सेकंड. त्याच्यावरून आपण काय करणार, कॅपिटल एच ची व्हॅल्यू आपण पहिल्यांदा काढून घेणार. 0.126 मीटर. Okay, now here we have got the value of DH 2 millimeters. Then we have got the value of capital H 0.126 meters. What we will find out, the percentage error in the discharge. DQ upon Q is nothing but percentage error in the measurement of discharge. ओके, पर्सेंटेज एरर इन डिस्चार्ज. तर आपण डायरेक्टली काय करू, या फॉर्म्युलेने आपण फाइंड आउट करू. dq अपॉन q इज इक्वल टू 3/2 इंटू dh बाय h. dh बाय h काय आहे, 0.002 डिवाइडेड बाय 0.126 इंटू 3/2. So the value that we get here is 0.0238 or 2.38%. Okay. So have you understood this numerical?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall you proceed to the next?
Yes, sir.
So a discharge of 0.06 meter cube per second was measured over a right angle notch. While measuring the head over the notch, an error of 1.5 millimeter was made. Determine the percentage error in the discharge if the if the coefficient of discharge for the notch is 0.6. It is the similar problem to the rectangular notch. Discharge दिलेला आहे Q. राईट अँगल नॉच आहे म्हटल्यावर सांगितलेलं आहे. राईट अँगल नॉच म्हणजे थीटा काय आहे? इट इज 90 डिग्री. As simple as that. While measuring the head over the notch, an error of 1.5 millimeter was made. So DH, that is error in the measurement of head, it is 1.5 mm. Determine the percentage error in the discharge if the coefficient of discharge, that is CD, is 0.6. So for that purpose, we know the value of DH, we will find out the value of capital H. And how we will find out the value of capital H? By using the formula of discharge for triangular notch. इथं CD आपल्याला दिलेला आहे, G आपल्याला माहिती आहे, Q दिलेला आहे आणि थीटा दिलेला आहे. So we will find out the capital H. That is 0.282 meters. We already have the value of DH. So directly we'll use the formula for calibration of triangular notch, or that is dq by q is equal to 5/2 into dh upon h, and hence we'll get the value of 0.0133 or 1.33 percentage. Any questions? Any doubts? Yes. Any questions? Have you understood the numerical?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we could have started the next point, velocity of approach, but we'll start this in the next lecture. Now I just want to show one or two videos which I'll be showing. Okay, okay, that video link is not working. So I think we'll end with our lecture today. We have finished almost 15 minutes early. Okay, no problem. We'll end with our lecture today, and then on Friday we are going to conduct an experiment on calibration of V notch, that is triangular notch, and calibration of rectangular notch. So everyone should remain present for that lecture. So thank you. Any questions, any doubts?
Sir, assignment marks.
Yes, I will display it after I give all the assignments.
Okay, sir.
Okay, not just now. Yes, sir. Thank you, everyone. Any other
Thank you,
question?
sir.
Any other question? Okay. Before leaving, is there any who has failed in the examination of last semester? Just the reason I'm asking is so we can conduct we can give some extra MCQs for them for practice. Is there anyone who has failed in a particular subject or such, or in particularly in hydraulics? Anyone? Okay. So if there are no questions, if there is no comment, I'll end the lecture. Thank you all.